Hello student, now I am here to tell you about the class 7 science. The chapter is chapter 8. This is the syllabus of your unit 2. The chapter name is wind, storm and cyclone. So firstly we see what is wind. You can see that what is wind? The moving air is called wind. Moving air is known as wind. Okay. So what happened wind? What are the properties of wind? You can say that you see when you take a balloon and you push the air in that, the balloon, what happened? The balloon expanded. And what it means? It means the air is exerting the pressure. Suppose you say that atmospheric pressure, you see some type of climatic parameters like atmospheric pressure and balloon. Here is one example in your book. Activity 8.1, you see that there is a tin can. You fill warm water in that. After that you remove that water, so that after that you apply the cold water on that. Then what happens? The tin become distorted. Why it is so? This is because of when you pouring the water from the tin can, then there is some hot gas, hot vapor inside the tin. When you apply the cold water on the tin, then what happens? The air or vapor inside the tin get condensed by the cold water and it has its shrinkage, and it means the tin is distorted. So one more thing. Low pressure. How the low pressure are created? Low pressure are created. How the low pressure are created? You see, when the air is moving with a high speed, then it accompanied by reduced air pressure. Means moving air at high speed accompanied with low pressure. See, you see an example. You have seen the tin shed at your home or in your village. Then what happened? The tin shed is made in such type of, there are small holes in the wall so that the air can pass easily. Why is this? If you see that when there is long storm or heavy air passing, then it has low pressure upside the tin. Then what happens? There is a greater pressure. There is pressure difference when there is high air on the upper side of tin, and there is inside a high pressure created. Then what happens? Due to the pressure difference, the air pushes the tin upward. That's why the structure are get distorted. So that you must remember that moving air, where the air is moving with high speed, there should be always a low pressure. Understand? Okay. Now air moves. Up now you see that where the air moves, how the air moves. You see that air moves from region of higher pressure to lower pressure. Where it moves? Air moves through region of higher pressure to lower pressure. Understand? If suppose we can say that there is a place of low pressure and another place is there which has maintained an high pressure, then what happens? That high pressure will move toward the low pressure and the wind will blow toward, or air will blow toward the higher pressure to lower pressure. One more thing, okay? Where the pressure difference is greater, faster the air moves. If we have to see that the higher speed of wind, then we can say that there are the large pressure difference between two places where the air is moving. Greater air pressure here maximum the wind speed. Wind speed. You must have noticed. Okay. This is the wind speed. One more thing. I will tell you that. You note down this. Okay. Now I am going to tell you about what is the effect of warm air. Or what is the effect of heat on the air. What happens when the air is hot? Then what happens? You see here. Suppose if the air is hot, you must have read it in your class 6 that I have told you that if the temperature of air is cold or less, then it is more dense, and if the temperature of air is more and temperature is hot, we can show that the air is light, less dense or light air. You must remember this. Okay. What happened? Warm air is light in comparison to cold air. What happened? Then what happened? If the air is light, then it will move upside. Okay. So that's why the hot air moves upside. I will tell you its significance further. Okay. Now what happened? One more important of air. What happened? Air expands on heating. What happened? Air expands on heating means air will expand when you heat this. You see, you must have seen some example that the vehicle's tire often got burst. Why? Continuously moving, there is a friction between earth and tire. So what happened? The tire becomes hot. Because of the friction force, it is continuously moving on the surface of the earth. Then it becomes hot. Then the air inside the tire becomes starts expanding. So till the extent it becomes more expand, then the tire becomes burst of the automobile wheel. Understand? So now I am going to tell you about the generation of wind current. How the wind current are generated. You see that in the summer or winter the wind is blowing. How these winds are blowing, how these winds are generated. Now I am going to tell you about this. Okay. So next heading is generation of wind current. Generation of wind current. Generation of, and all these things are related to this wind, storm and cyclone. Firstly I am going to tell you about the wind. After that storm and cyclone will become, you will understand automatically. First you have to learn about the generation of wind current. How the wind current are generated. Okay. Generation of wind current. Generation of wind current. Understand how the wind current are generated. Then there are two methods. Okay. First is due to uneven heating of earth surface. First. Second, what is second? Uneven heating of land and water. Uneven heating of land and water. So firstly we will understand about this. Due to uneven heating of earth surface. See what happened. Suppose this is our globe on earth. This is the equator. You must have known that between this is 23° north and 23° south. This is known as the tropical region. Then what happened? In the region near the equator, these are the region near the equator, throughout the year or throughout the day. Maximum temperature. Okay. And on the poles, which is the cold temperature. Then what happened? Air near the equator rise up. Why? Because their temperature is high. They are hot, and the air becomes light. When the air becomes light, it rises up. When the air rises up, there is a place gap, and the air near the poles are colder air. They are dense. When there is high, the air is rising up. When the air is rising up, then here it creates a region of low pressure. You can say that the region of low pressure, and here are the cold wind. Then there is a high pressure. Then the wind start blowing from north pole to equator. Direction will be north pole to equator, and here also south pole to equator. That's why the winds current are blowing. Okay. One more reason, uneven heating of land and water. Yes, you must have seen the land bridge or sea bridge in the last chapter. I have told you about land bridge and sea bridge. You just see this. Okay. And next is uneven heating of land and water. What happened? In the time of what happened in summer? If we take the summer, near equator, the land warm up faster. What happened? The land warm up faster in the summer. Okay. And moreover, temperature is higher in comparison to water. In the seaside or ocean, there is a higher temperature on the land. Then what happened? Air rises up and causes the winds flow from the ocean towards the land. This is known as the wind current. Okay. This is the matter of summer. What happened in the summer? The winds blow from the ocean to land, ocean to earth side. Okay. What happened in the winter? It's the reverse. What happened? The temperature is comparatively higher on the surface of the water on the ocean side, and the temperature is comparatively lower on the earth in the winter season. Then what happened? The reverse condition takes place. The winds blow from land to ocean. Understand this? Now, in first place, when the wind blow from ocean to land, then what happened? The air coming from ocean to land, it brings up moisture or water content with them, and these are known as monsoonal wind. That is resulting in the rain. Why the rain is? The air from the ocean brings particle of water with them. Then what happens? It condenses and the rain. It rains. Understand? This is the wind phenomena. Okay. Now I am going to tell you about the storms and cyclone. Okay. I will discuss this in the next video. Okay. So prepare that. Just so you can note down this. Okay.